Actually, it's a really good segue. One of the questions I want to ask you guys is what makes like a good back-to-back set, and then what makes like a good group. So obviously, you know, like most DJs at some point in their career will do like a back-to-back set where, you know, they DJ with somebody else. But like, you know, other people will actually make a group out of it. You know, guys like Chus and Ceballos and, you know, countless others. So what do you guys think makes a good back-to-back set and then a group? We'll start with James.
Yeah, I think vibe and that, you know, similar music styles, man. And, you know, I think we all, again, I'm talking from a wiretap perspective, I think we all love tech house. I think we like the Euro tech house, the Camel, Fast, the Tool Room, and all that. I mean, you put two guys or three guys or whomever girls who just simply don't like the same music, then yeah, you can play back to back for sure. But I mean, you got this roller coaster thing going on, and I think when we play, man, you know, we don't really plan the sets. We may have a conversation, you know, are you going to play this or I'm going to play that, you know, but pretty much we just kind of go for it, man. And you know, so what does it take? I think people that are cut from the same cloth from a, you know, music desire. But then after that, man, and James said it, it's the energy, man. You know, and you're right, you know, may not always be technically sound on the mixes, you know, especially later in the evening. But that energy, man, that energy is everything, man. It's everything.
What about you, Tom? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's spot on. I think a lot of it is just the ability to have fun with each other, essentially. I think, like, I mean, you can have the same music tastes, but everybody, I mean, there's so many people that like tech house and the same music tastes aren't always going to have a good back-to-back. I really just think it's like the ability to have fun together inside the booth and kind of play off of each other's energy. I think, at least for us and for me, it's kind of a little bit of a competitive aspect too. I know anytime I'm up there with you guys, I'm always trying to impress you. I'm always
You know what?
trying
That explains a lot,
I'm trying
Tom.
to play something. Yeah, I'm always trying to play something. Yeah, I'm always trying to get you to get JB to like give me a shake on the back and hit me.
No, it's actually on the head. So like grab your head.
Yeah. I'm always trying to play something to get you guys feeling well too. I mean, obviously it's to the crowd, but I think it's a lot just having fun with each other up there, because that energy you have in the booth with the people that you're playing with, that really translates to the crowd. If they see you're having fun, they're gonna have fun too. So.
Corrupt, you've played a number of back-to-back sets. Maybe talk about a couple that you really enjoyed, and then what you think makes a good back-to-back set.
Just first of all, experience. I think if you have somebody that knows what they're doing and can kind of play off of what you're doing, that's going to help that roller coaster of energy go level out a little bit. But I was going to say your guys' Norris set was one of my favorite opening sets I've ever heard.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
And not to mention, obviously, that show was just amazing in general.
So good.
But I think, you know, just some preparation, maybe know that if you know that you're going to go back to back with somebody, it's going to go more smooth because you can kind of get an idea of what that person might play. But I've had some surprise back-to-backs go well too. You know, sometimes you just know what by the time some of the back-to-backs that I've done with some of the acts that we brought to Dahlia, you know, at the end of the night, you kind of already know what the crowd wants by that point. And so, you know, if the back-to-back is already, you know, you already have an idea of what the crowd wants, you can kind of flip it. Maybe, you know, play something that you weren't intending on playing. So everything, that all matters, like every little thing, every little detail. But I've had some really bad backbacks too, where I almost didn't want to be up. So, yeah.
I'm curious how many, or not how many, but what was like the most surprising back-to-back set for you, Corrupt? Like maybe one that you weren't sure was going to go well and then went really well, like maybe with some of the guys who like played at Dahlia.
Like that I went back-to-back with?
Yeah. So maybe it was like, it was just kind of a happenstance back-to-back set, but it went like surprisingly well. Like which one, were there any standouts like that?
Yeah. I did a back-to-back with Party Thieves. He was a trap artist. and we ended up playing like electro house at the end of the night. And I thought he's the one that went up tempo first, and it shocked me because he was playing trap all night. So I was in my head, I was like, okay, I got to just play really good edits that I've made. And we ended up playing like electro house at the end, and it was really fun because obviously I was doing so much electro house at that time, and
Yeah.
he would literally like I would play a track and he'd be like, oh shit, he would look at the info of my track. Okay, and like, oh man, this guy's stealing my shit. Like,
yeah, James, you stole the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say experience. I guess I'll change it to fundamentals. I think you got to have like really good fundamentals to do, especially a surprise back-to-back set, because then you lose the preparation stuff. But to just do like a solid back-to-back set, you know, knowing your checklist, right? Like checking your EQs. You know, I know when we were first starting off doing back-to-backs, a common thing was like we'd be bringing in one song and then we'd forget to, you know, flip over the lows because you would, you know, when you're going through your checklist, if you're just doing a solo set, it's really easy to, you know, go through your checklist. But when there's two other people messing with effects and you know, the platters and everything like that, it's easy to forget something on the checklist. So fundamentals is a really good thing. Anything you guys else want to say about back-to-back sets or, you know, forming a group?
When you leave like the reverb on for the next guy? You know?
Oh, yeah. That's a classic one.
I remember going back to back with you three.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot of fun, but also it made me very nervous because I play the tracks that I know and I have, and I just feel like when I'm playing my tracks, you guys are like, man, that's old news. You know what I mean?
Not me, man.
Oh, man.
Good music's
works
good
on
music,
the dance
man.
floor, it works, period.
We need all that material.
Yeah, at the time,
material, man.
like, wow. Because like every track you guys would throw, I'm like, man, if I had my Shazam on auto.
That's all of us, bro. That's all of us.
That's also when I know I play a good track is when Mike brings out the Shazam. I'm like, I got him there. All right.
He's the one that told me you could flip it on auto. I was like,
yeah, man. If I go down as like the DJ that was always Shazamming shit from other DJs, I will take that title with respect, man.
Yeah,
listen, that's all I'm saying is like, yo, I like the shit you're playing. And
yeah,
other people
it's a compliment.
been out of shape about it, but I thought I came to see your set to hear some good shit. I got my good shit. I think we're both happy. But I'm sure there's other DJs who are like, oh man, back in the day you had to dig for 3 hours.
Well, yeah. Back in the day, you just scratched the shit off in the middle of the.
Right.
You can't even see the title, right?
Or
right.
AM.
Leave everyone guessing. Yeah.
Let's do this, guys. Let's start to wrap up here. Where can people find you on the internet? And are you guys playing any shows coming up?
Yeah, man. For me, www.lordjayb.com. That's where it all is. Socials at lordjb.com. And working on this next live stream. You'll see it popping up here in the next few days for the 22nd weekend. So getting back to live streaming. I'm looking forward to live streaming with my homeboys on this podcast soon.
that needs to happen for sure.
Yeah.
I followed you on Twitch. Did you follow me back, JB?
I will.
Let me back. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, you can find me like all socials. I think is DJ_Atomic ATOMC. No I on that. Mainly Instagram's where I'm at. I don't really do anything on Twitter. I got a Facebook page too. You can find me at Atomic on Facebook. No real live shows, but I might hop on this live stream that JB's setting up.
That's
so
right.
Might have a little fun on that next weekend. So keep an eye out for that.
And hopefully you guys will be doing that tailgate thing too.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for social media for 614 Gate is at 614 Gate on Instagram, and then we have a 614 Gate Facebook page where we put all our events. So go follow that. Hopefully we'll be having some house parties for some like classic OSU games.
Yeah, check out at Wiretap Music as well on IG.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted there. Big ups to you guys, and also big ups to 614, some of the best apparel to kind of have the Columbus brand on it. and they kind of help us with this segment. We just talk about stuff that's come out in the city. So we had Buns 2020 by Stevie D, a mixtape. He released that last week. Stevie D's been on the podcast before, a good friend of ours. And it was a solid mix. It definitely was like a really nice festival demo. So if you guys are, looking to get in the EDM festival sets, I think it's a great listen to kind of see how he goes in and out of like the throwbacks and then the new stuff and incorporating like the new drops. Really well done. And then Corrupt, you put out Lost in the Sauce with Chisel, who I've been following for a long time. Miami guy, really, really, really just cool dude, great DJ. And I actually enjoyed the first half with you better. I know there's some couple ones I Shazammed off that. And Chisel put together like a really nice, a very like girl-friendly set is what I would call it. You want to add anything to that?
Well, I would say that his set is definitely like a Miami club style set. Like a lot of those older electronic tracks, like his Lana Del Rey and stuff like that, that still goes off down there.
Mm-hmm.
They really do. Like you could still play a Swedish House Mafia song in an open format set down there, which is why I think Miami's open format scene is just incredible, because you can go from house to Latin, to big room EDM, to hip hop, and just keep going all forward. Like it's very well.
And then you got to throw in some Miami booty bass for sure.
Leave it up to Mike.
Hey, it is what it is, man. Shout out Uncle Luke.
And 11.
We appreciate you guys.
Shout out 11 for sure. Shout out 11.
11, yeah. Bro, you know what? 11. Did they put the men's bathroom right where all the girls' server station is for a reason? You ever notice that?
So.
Like when you go to the bathroom, you got all 10 girls standing right there.
So I heard about that when you come out of there.
I don't
like,
allegedly.
Honey, you want to take
Allegedly.
Any night that I've been at 11, I don't remember a single thing. I get there. I had a good time. I always leave going, it was a good time. But
that rooftop that we went to a couple years ago, the rooftop.
Yes.
Oh my God, it was so good. The Resistance rooftop up there. Whew.
Good times.
This is also a good time to remind everyone, never pay for a girl's ultra ticket. Just want to throw that out.
Columbus DJ Podcast.
Yeah, all
Did you write that one off too?
Did I?
Where are we going with
There's nothing wrong with being nice.
Yeah, right. Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, like the video if you laughed, if you learned something, or just if you like all of us hanging out together. Subscribe for more DJ discussions as well as tutorials, and then comment down below anything you really want. Ask questions, tell us who we should have on the show, and give us tips to improving ourselves. And James, take us out.
What episode is this?
19.
All right, guys. 19. Columbus DJ Podcast, episode 19, Wiretap. JB Atomic, we really appreciate it, man. We've been really enjoying it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem, man. House music lives on in Columbus. Hopefully we'll be back soon, man. Thank you.
Keep it loose and tipsy, everybody.
Thank you, brothers.
Loose and tipsy.
Peace.